introduction, the fighter fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 55. He's at 15, stands 5'8". He fights out of Warriors MMA and hails from Halifax, Rayan Rothwell. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 57.8. He's 14, stands 5'11". He fights out of the Unique MMA and hails from Rothwell,
Seth Khan makes his way out of the cage. We get ready for this junior 57 kilogram contest. Rayan Rothwell fighting out of the blue corner in the black shorts trimmed with red, representing Warriors MMA, taking on the Unit MMAs, and you can tell by the crowd's reaction, the hometown boy, Joe Cope, in the black and camo techie shorts.
You can tell from the way these lads were bouncing before we even started, they are like two fully charged lithium batteries ready to go. Ooh, big leg kick.
Happy with him, was pleased with himself there. Slowly though, getting back towards the cage by Cope as Rothwell, and
both fighters being very measured, taking their time. Nice inside leg kick there by Cope.
Again, there's a level of patience and maturity.
Oh, good body kick there. And I think a shot might have strayed high. I really like the way Joe Cope is pressuring without even necessarily having to throw, just being in his man's face and giving the feeling, the intimation of threat is enough. And again, that's a real mature skill set to have at this young age.
Again, another shot, but he's certainly not aiming to the head with those. He was again looking to punch to the body, and if you change level or dip your head, you're going to sometimes walk into those.
Nice. Yeah, and shooting himself into a clinch rather than fully committing to a takedown. Again, maybe part of the strategy, because he's clearly comfortable on his feet, but nice knees to the body there.
Yeah, it was as Cope was trying to work just the head positioning there, but he's looking to try to get underneath those hips.
Yeah, has his hands locked and puts his man down.
Got that, still has that body locked.
But again, lovely work from Rothwell to establish that height, but Cope pushes him back down to the floor.
Again, staying active off the bottom is Rothwell. Still has that knee shield in if he wants to use the anyway, but he's the one chipping away from the bottom.
Yeah. And off they go.
Connor and Howard asking just for a little more volume from the Unit prospect. Cope in the black and camo.
Lovely shots to the body there from Cope.
Oh, it's a heavy low kick landed though by Rothwell, and again we get the sense that Cope is just happy to take away a bit of that room and that space. He's trying to back his man up and works.
Another lovely finish on that takedown.
And then gets the body lock. Look at him looking right into his coach's eyes.
Yeah. Again, you'll get pro fighters at the top level who don't have the wherewithal to, to listen to their corner, let alone look at them for instruction.
But now Cope is going to have to deal with that very active and awkward guard of Rothwell.
Yeah.
Bringing that one leg up high, still has that knee shield in. Now the butterfly if he wants to elevate.
Lovely work there from Cope. So he wants to pressure in on that butterfly hook and pass towards his left side. But again, Rothwell's doing a really good job of staying active, and he now establishes his full guard with a lot more submission threats from there.
Absolutely. Again, just wants to make sure that those shoulders and back don't get flat to the canvas, but he's working, he's looking for that arm.
Yeah, he is hunting for that arm bar. You can already see he's starting to angle off his hips.
Then good awareness from Cope, looked at his corners like, yeah, I can feel it coming. But what Rothwell is doing is he's not allowing Cope to get off any significant damage, any significant shot. Yes, there's control.
Yeah.
But
he shot for a triangle there, but gets his guard passed as a result, which might be a significant factor in a round largely determined by grappling.
Absolutely, and Cope stays composed and stays on top, but that's a hard round again for our judges to score.
Yeah.
You know, he's looked to be a threat from his back. Perhaps there's a finish should he get top position. And just dancing out of range of those low kicks is Cope.
Using some really lovely stance switches there is Rothwell.
I think you notice so many of these young fighters now, not just targeting the thigh, but going lower to the calf.
Oh, lovely work by Cope, but possibly landing in a guillotine. I can't see if Rothwell's locked his hands together.
Certainly doesn't look like Cope is worrying at the moment. Looked like he had a little bit of room to move, but we're going to see after these readjustments.
Yeah, see, it looks like that's not going to be that tight, and Rothwell's at risk of burning his arms out here.
That head might's going to pop out. Yes, it does. And Joe Cope now has a bit of time to work in top control, but again, that really active guard of Rothwell.
Cope just needs to be careful of digging a single elbow back to open the guard. For a second there, he was driving back with his right elbow, and he's leaving himself at risk of a triangle or arm bars there. Oh, very close.
But again, just shrugs it off because Cope now in side control. This is how he ended the second. Chest to chest in that side control, and no prizes for guessing what I'd like to see here. Some knees to the body. Why not? You can stay sticky, just chip away.
They are a legitimately underrated shot.
Absolutely.
And again, Cope looking to his corner, looked for a head and arm triangle there briefly, but Rothwell did well to defend.
Yeah, Rothwell, again, you can see him trying to work back into the half guard, trying to bring it around, but it's some good top control this time from Cope, and knee to the body. Knees to the body.
What a way to
Somebody
finish
in the corner did their job for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard, which are as follows: 29-28 Cope, 30-27 Rothwell, and 30-27 in favour of your winner by a split decision, Joe Cope. Please show your appreciation for Rayan Rothwell.
Going down.